Hello, World Civ 106 class. My name is Joshua Pollock. I am Mr. Pollock, and I just sent out a letter to everyone this morning. Currently, it's around 8:30 a.m., and I just received this class. I was able to get into it this morning, and I have a job I have to go to later today. It was this weekend that I was informed that due to personal reasons, your professor is taking personal leave right now due to unforeseen circumstances. And as I mentioned, I'm not able to go into any details about that. And I apologize. So what I want to do right now is let you know what, just a little bit more about myself so that you at least know what you're dealing with now, because you've been working with another instructor and now you're transitioning abruptly into having me. I was born and raised in Modesto, California, and I taught at MJC in person years ago. But currently, I only teach online classes, and I live in Portland, Oregon right now. When I was going to Modesto Junior College, I actually really considered Al Smith to be a mentor of mine. I was involved in the activist club, and working with Al, I was able to do a lot of interesting things while I was attending Modesto Junior College. We were able to, working with him, getting the forum building set up. I had a former Assistant Secretary General of the UN come speak that resigned because of the sanctions on Iraq. That's a whole long story. It's a big topic. His name was Hans von Spanik. And I had some other really interesting speakers and controversial characters coming with, talking about big topics at the time. And he also was able to help me, mentor me into transitioning as a adjunct instructor at Modesto Junior College also. But I didn't foresee that I would be taking one of his classes right now. And I'll be honest, we have a very different teaching style. And I'm teaching 2 online 106 classes right now, and they're set up in a very different way. And that's me just being honest with you. And so right now, as it currently stands, I'm going to have to take probably a half a day tomorrow to really look and see like what he was doing. And my goal is to figure out what was going on with this class, and then try to do everything the way that he was doing it, so that you don't have to transition into a whole different way of doing things. So feel free when you're writing to me. I know many of you are going to be writing, having questions about whatever. If you have any feedback on the way this class is going, let me give you an example. I don't even know when's the last time he was in contact with all of you. How far behind the situation is here, or anything like that. Okay, and that's a disservice to all of you. This was not intended. This is I hope you understand. The bottom line is that everybody in the administration is aware, and everyone's aware that unforeseen occurrences happen, and sometimes for you as students, this can be very upsetting when you're trying to work very hard. You want to get a good education, and you're also trying to succeed, and certain things happen. So I need to assess as quick as possible, where are we at? And so I don't mind, if any of you have any thoughts, if you have complaints even, um, I realize where it's coming from. And I know that Al would be more than happy for me to just hear everything that you need to say, and then we can work with it, and get all of you back to where you need to be. And what I want you to realize is that, okay, I teach 3 other classes and I work at a consignment shop. I do. So I move furniture and decorate arrangements with teacups because I'm hardcore. And then I teach. But I prioritize my classes. And this is one thing that I'm known for in my online settings. I'm a quick grader relative to, I'll just say that I'm known to be, I make that a priority to grade. I make it a priority to respond to students with questions. And I really think that you getting a good education is, a quality education is highly, highly important. I'm very passionate about the subject matter. Now, this is the other thing. I know Al Smith has his own textbook, and I don't have that book right now. That's another thing I got to figure out. So these are the kind of things that I got to work through. I might be able to order one really quick, or I'll just see what to do about that. So I'm being honest with you, that I'm in transition as well. But what I'm hoping is that you see is that as soon as I got this class this morning open, as soon as the shell opened, I wanted to get in there and communicate with all of you and say, hey, look, here's where we're at. I'm sure some of you have been writing to him and haven't had a response, and you're feeling like, what is going on? So you are not being neglected. An unforeseen set of circumstances came your way, and now we're going to do our best to get things on track. So my goal is that tomorrow when I work from home, answer all the emails that I get from any of you, to grade for my other classes, and to have this class set up in motion so that by tomorrow evening we can just be doing what we need to do. And so that's my goal. So please feel free, as I mentioned, to write as often as possible. At some point I might give you my number, if that works too. I just want to make sure that all of you are taken care of as quickly as possible. So I'll stop rambling now. And I hope all of you are having a better day. The air here was terrible in Portland, and it's been cleared up, and now we're all like so happy. Usually people complain about rain because it rains so much, and the recent rain we were like, now we can breathe because the air was terrible. But there's fire still going on. There's a lot going on in this world. Okay, so with all these distractions, if you're still hanging in there, good job, and we'll be in touch. Again, this is Mr. Pollock, wishing you all a blessed day, and we'll be in touch.